Hey, I don't know how long I'll have tonight. I may not have very much time, but here we are. Gonna have a little downtime to do some drawing. Lisa H is in the house. Hello, Lisa H. Let me go. I'm watching myself on TikTok now, so I can read the chat. It's just saying that I'm showing now. Let's see. Hello, Lisa H. You know, I'm really behind on my YouTube lives and doing my timestamps. That's all right. Oh shoot. I'm very excited to I'm not seeing the chat on my browser. We'll refresh. I'm very excited to share the final hey, CR7. You know what is crazy? Hello, Jason Bacon. Now I'm catching up with all my chats. Now they're all up. The day started. I did not have high expectations for the day. However, as the day progressed, it got better. Very excited to say I have documented my two-sided Etch A Sketch. It is official. Let's just back this up here. Oh, that's going to be hard to see. Ooh, let's turn on the Etch A Cam. Let's try that. Hold on just a second. I want to get this for YouTube too.
I must be the way everybody likes to say. I know what you're thinking about me.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, here we go. So look at that. Two-sided Etch A Sketch. Completed. So you got the front of the card. So I'm going to finish putting the time lapse together. So you got the back of the card. Thank you. To the best of my knowledge. Oh, okay. That was nice for you to drop by, CR7. To the best of my knowledge, this is indeed the first ever two-sided Etch A Sketch. I get a little white lint there. But yeah, so cool. And now let me show this off in the video. But we got the stand. Let's get this out of the way. I'll find the switch. There we go. Spider-Man fan is back. Great. I'll show you my Spider-Man in just a second. I'm showing off my two-sided Etch A Sketch. Look at that. Stand is perfect for it. Now I just need a gallery show. And then the stand I could also... Sorry. There we go. It can go both directions. Ooh. I like it going that way better. So I tore all of this down today. My whole setup. I tore down my whole setup so I could set up a white wall for a backdrop, do lighting, just so I could document it. Then I had to get it back. 200 likes? No, my record's 96,000. So that's not going to bribe me to draw Taylor Swift. I've tried Taylor Swift before; it hasn't turned out that great. You can't bribe me with likes. You can't bribe me with money. That's the way it goes. Spider-Man fan. I wanted to show you my Spider-Man drawing. Everybody gets to see it. So this is on a Stan Lee Etch A Sketch. Stan Lee Etch A Sketch. And look at this. This is a 24-hour drawing. There we go. You have to go look at the video. I do have a time-lapse video of it under my favorite detailed drawings on YouTube, on TikTok. And then I have It's a video on YouTube as well. So thank you, Spider-Man. I'm glad I got to show it to you, Spider-Man fan. All right. But it is time to do some drawing. What should I draw that is not Taylor Swift? It looks like I'm at 1,050 on YouTube. That's nice. Oh, what is this? Oh, nice. I wonder if I could do a drawing of Taylor Swift, like a duh. Of course, it's a drawing. Hey, are you still with me, Cookie? If I look at a drawing of Taylor Swift, maybe I could do a drawing of Taylor. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to pass on Taylor Swift. So, all of the 207 people here, what should I draw? What should I draw? I should draw myself. Skull Cube. Funny you should say that. I'm actually in the process of doing a self portrait. This is my pencil drawing. Actually, let me show you. This is funnier. This is my Photoshop um, concept. Darth Vader. Seriously, Leslie, Queen of Hearts. I can show you. I just finished. There's that. So I'm 2 hours into that self portrait. Let me show you the drawing. It's sideways because of the angle that I'm at. There we go. That's my self portrait. I'm 2 hours into it. I'm going to work on it tomorrow and Wednesday. I work on that Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 1 hour at a time. I have done Darth Vader. I don't know why you asked for the Queen of Hearts, Leslie. When I think, don't you know that I just finished it? This is my Queen of Hearts. Unless you're talking about the character from Alice in Wonderland, I was just showing this off. My two-sided Etch A Sketch. Two-sided Etch A Sketch. I did the two drawings and then I glued them back to back. Cut them open. Now there's no powder in them and it won't erase. Very excited about that. Yeah, let's just do. Yeah, I just started, Leslie. Yeah, I just started my life. I'm just like a few minutes into it. Uh, I'm only 7 minutes into my life. Why would I forget Spider-Man fan? Why So Sigma was his name. He messaged me. How many Etch A Sketches do I have, Sis Skull Dude? I have over 100, that's for sure. I'm not sure exactly how many. I've been using the Etch A Sketch for going on 30 years now. But yeah. I don't know why you would think, yeah, why so Sigma? Yeah, of course I remember him. I have blocked him. He was completely wrong, but convinced that I was wrong. Never questioned me when it comes to Etch A Sketch. All right, I'll do Darth Vader. I have done Darth Vader before, but I'll do Darth Vader again. Yeah, I'm going on 30 years. I guess it says that in my description on YouTube down below. He sent me a message after the live. He said, um, what did he say? Something about I was so brave with long distance and I need to grow up mentally, something like that. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't, this is how I relax. I don't need negativity. No negativity. This is a happy place. This is how I unwind after a busy work day. Hmm. This isn't quite. Let's not talk about it. What'd you see on Instagram? Oh, my messages. Yeah, the messages. No idea, but the guy had 28 followers, but like a lot of his posts had like 5 million views and things like that. but there were no videos of him, of them. Weird, 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 weird. But today's another day. That was so crazy. Yeah, so I did a lot of my own Googling too to see what was out there. I'm like, yeah, I'm right. Yeah, it's electrostatic. Well, that's called electric. And then he said, electrostatic isn't static electricity. I'm like, dude, sit down. Here we go. No idea what the age was, but if you're using Sigma, I would guess between 12 and 15. Here's my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch. It is going to time approximately how long this drawing is going to take. Mm-hmm. Oh, very nice. Hey, it's the Boys and Girls Club on YouTube. Welcome. We're going to start this one. I think, like everything, I'm going to start with the nose. We're going to start right here. Oh, we're going to say goodbye to Boy with You. Boy with You. Bye bye. I just posted Boy with You. Time lapse. This riff is showing. I wonder if I could just adjust the whole thing. That could work. Oh, let's do that. Hold on. I happen to have a clip right here. Is that going to show up? Well, Nikes. How old are you, Spider-Man fan? Just curious. All right, there we go. Oh, now it's right there. That's just silly. All right, hold on. Sorry to do this. Indeed. That's why he's there. I'm not going to try. I'm going to succeed. I have to readjust my black fabric here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the inconvenience, for the delay in drawing. Momentarily, I shall return. This has seen some better days, hasn't it? Oh, now it's way up here. All right, we need to somehow. How's this? Oh, now you can see the videotape underneath. Goodness gracious. Your birthday is December 31st. You said you were 12. All right. How do you go live? Can you please tell me? You have to have at least 1,000 followers. Um, Pokey Squad, you have to have at least 1,000 followers to go live. Still with me, James? I did, Angel. My daughter requested that once. I've already got my next request, though, lined up. I just had to readjust my fabric because it was showing tears, wears and tears. Oh, and you have to be 18 or older to go live. Yeah. All right, let's start our timer and get this show on the road. I'm looking here at shadows. There we go. All right. Well, hello, Ariana. The day started slow, and I've done a vintage princess for you before. I don't know why you're asking for it again. But I'm just starting a drawing, so I'm not going to promise anything right now. I remember Faye mentioned something. I think amongst the busyness, I did not see your request yesterday, but I've done one for you before. No, I can't do any song requests, Pokey Squad. We're not listening to a streaming service. We're listening to my iPod, and it's on shuffle, and you're going to hear whatever comes up. I totally tore down my setup to take photos of my latest drawing. and then put it back up, and it's not quite perfect. I think anybody joining could guess what I'm drawing by now. Because those are the rules of TikTok. Some random kid says, "Why do you need 1,000 followers to go live?" And I can't. I only have 150. I don't believe you, unless they change the rules, but I doubt it. That's right, Alexander. Hey, Parzivo. What stand? Which stand? I mean, really, I just went to Amazon and searched for rotating stand and got the right measurements. Are you talking about the one that I have the two-sided Etch A Sketch on? Yeah, I just went on Amazon. I'm looking. You're able to when you hit 50? Well, some random kid, I'm not going to say you're wrong, because if you say that's the way it is, then they must have changed the rules since I started going live. Because it used to be the rule you had to have 1,000 followers, you have to be 18. Please, what? 110283. What does that mean? Right now, please, 110283. What are you trying to say, James Boys and Girls Club? And you have 600 plus followers? Okay. But wait, what are you saying? Hey, thanks, Rocco. Why does a piece of Etch A Sketch look like it's glitching? Because it's my green screen. My green screen has shadows on it. Hold on. That's better. Still have this green paper. It's blocking my thing. So it's not perfect. Again, that's what I was talking about. I had to reset up. Oh, where am I? Yeah. Hey, it's Galaxy Jelly Michael. You can't what? Oh, and you have 600 plus followers, you can't go live. Okay. Could be the age thing, though. The day, Rocco, it was a slower day, but it grew into a better day. All right, I'm going to the top of his nose. Yeah, definitely. Anybody just joining me, I think you know who I'm drawing by now. It's quite obvious. Probably your age. Okay. Oh, that's right. Ren and Stimpy. I did not have time. No, it was, I ran out of time. So, um, no, no, no. I wanted to look good for you. No, I think it was my green screen, but I wanted to look good for YouTube because the YouTube lives are the ones I keep. They keep and forever. So I wanted to look good. I don't mind making an adjustment. Pardon me as I'm talking and not drawing. Down. Yeah, I could do. If you're here, Rocco, when I'm done with this, um, yeah, I would show you. I guess I could show you my action figures. I don't know. I would be leaving YouTube out of it though. Dark Helmet or Darth Vader? Dark Helmet's got a bigger face. I think I've done Dark Helmet now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe next time somebody asks for Darth Vader, I'll do Dark Helmet. I don't think I'll do Dark Helmet now because I'm doing Darth Vader. Oh, by the way, I'm doing Darth Vader. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Lisa H. Did you go look it up or you just something you know? The more you know. Hey, Gogeta. Thanks, Mason. Do you have any stories on drawings you almost finished you're about to mess up? I do. I do have a story I could share about a drawing. So MC Escher, right? MC Escher is a very famous artist, has very abstract drawings. One of his most famous is the stairs that go in all the different directions. And I decided I would tackle that. I would really wanted to expand my horizon in my early years. I've done barf. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Or barf. My sleigh bells ring. I did barf for sure. Hey, Zoe. So I decided to draw Escher's stairs. And I got pretty far into it when I just got frustrated with the fact that the stairs were not symmetrical. They just weren't looking, oh, shoot. They just weren't looking right. And so I gave up. I just said, nope, can't do this. And then sometime later, I decided, you know what? I think I want to try to tackle that again. And that's when I started to come up with the method of measuring with post-it notes for accuracy. And so, like, each stair would be the same width because I used a post-it note with a little pencil mark to measure how wide they are. So that's a story I've got for a drawing. So now I have done it. Someone requested it. That's why I do my drawings because people request it. You know that. Oh, I don't want to fill this in. That's okay. Here we go. I did not want to fill in this whole helmet. That would take so long. I didn't mean to do that in the background there, but I did it. There it is. So yeah, I did tackle that drawing and succeeded. Pardon me as I focus for a moment. Oh, so my son did go to school today, after all. He was feeling well enough. He went to school, but my daughter stayed home. They both got the flu over the weekend for anybody who missed out on that bit of Etch A Sketch trivia. I like your enthusiasm. Is this Glee? It is. If you're here when I'm done with this, Rocco, I will do Ren and Stimpy now. Yeah, it's something I am very proud of that I didn't give up, that I did decide to go back and tackle it and succeed. So that if you go to my website, I don't have a time lapse video of it because that was before I was doing time lapse videos. This is really early years. But if you go to my website, etchartist.com, you can see the photo of it in my gallery. Lean on me. Your friend. Pardon me if I'm not reading chat for a moment. I'm going to focus on my drawing. Had to grab a juice box. That's right, Shrey's the goat. This will be a pretty quick Darth Vader, actually. I'm at 11 minutes. It's an 11-minute Darth Vader right now. This will go in my most requested playlist because I get asked to do Darth Vader a lot. It's not all about you when you need a friend and somebody to lean on. That's a little pie. Understand. Oh, someone. All right, that looks good to me. Yeah, Rocco, I ran out of time. I was going to do Ren and Stimpy, but I ran out of time. Dinner was ready before I finished my last drawing, Boy with the Uke, which I just posted. Which means this will be a time lapse tomorrow. Now and down here. Pause right here. Oh yeah, I love doing anime drawings. Hey, edits! Edits for days. Glad you're back. Yeah, I've done a lot of anime. I don't care to watch anime, but I've done a lot of anime drawings, and I really enjoy doing anime drawings. Um, if you were to go to my TikTok channel, I have a most requested playlist. Yes, I do have a stand holding my phone. It's mounted to the desk. All you have to do is, again, you go to Amazon and you search desk phone mount, and you'll find something. Yay! Rocco is still here. And hi again, hi again. All right, that was nice. Oh, I kept it going. We're going to call that was that close to 10 minutes, maybe 12? I'm asking YouTube because they watch the timer. Hey, let me show you Spider-Man fan. Here's my rig. So I've got this right here, my license. So this holds onto my phone and I adjust it. So it goes like that. And then this is the webcam for my YouTube watching my drawing. This is the webcam. LISEN. Right, everybody, if you're missing out on YouTube, this is what my YouTube looks like. Now I saw VR just joined. That's nice. All right, I am going to go ahead and do Ren and Stimpy for Rocco. Rocco requested it yesterday, and I didn't have time because it was time for dinner, so I'm going to do Ren and Stimpy now. Ren and Stimpy. I think they should be bumping butts, doing the happy, happy, joy, joy dance. I'd love to see a Muzan drawing. Muzan. Is that a specific character? Is that a show? See, I don't know anime. Is Muzan a character or is that the show? I'm curious. I'm going to do Ren and Stimpy now, but if I have time, I would love to hop into anime. 11:50 is when I said it looks good to me. Thank you. Thank you, Zival. Going to check out your YouTube live. Oh, fantastic. All right. See what it's like. Bump, 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 bump. Spider-Man fans going to come join on YouTube. Everyone be nice on YouTube. Not like your me. There we go. Let's hide that. Let's find. Is a character from Demon Slayer? Oh, you know what? I'm going to look it up real quick. I've done a lot of Demon Slayer characters. The Force is indeed Yoda. Watch out for this one. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've gone was on. With a hat or without a hat? I'm just asking. If I do it next, with a hat or without a hat, I'm going to call for you, though. You got it. You are so welcome. Ren and Stimpy. I don't know. That one's just going to take me a little while. With a hat. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's get through Ren and Stimpy and see how much time we have.
I'm screaming just like trumpets.
Hey, Dan. No, I'm not going to write your name. I don't write names. That's not my thing.
Too much consumption.
One time I gave myself a challenge to see how many names I could write in half an hour. So I gave in and I was willing to say, okay, I will write names because usually I just don't. Because once I write a name, everybody wants their name, and that doesn't show what I can do with drawing.
Never stagnant.
That's silly. I have a good friend of mine who does names on lives, but not my cup of tea. It does look like Michael Jackson. You know what? I think I have done one because people would say, "Is that Michael Jackson?" It's a big joke, right? All right. So, all right, we're going to start this one. Bump the bump. We're going to start this one right up here. So we'll say that was a 12-minute Darth Vader. It looked like a 12-minute Darth Vader. Simple, small. Here we go. Oh, in case you haven't met my fancy schmancy Etch A Sketch watch, so Parzival, I just asked that you're here when I'm finished this drawing, and I'll hey, thanks for the follow, Froggy, and I'll call you out and say, hey, are you there? This is my handy dandy fancy schmancy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long this takes. Bump, bump, bump. Check it out. It's very different because of the different views. Yes, different camera, and the sound is different too. The sound and the picture is a little better on TikTok, but the show is better on YouTube. Oh, that's my drawing. I'm like, what's on the screen? It's my line. Make stairs. Oh, Uncalvin, you asked the impossible. Actually, I was just telling the story of how I did Escher stairs. Yeah, I could show that after this. I just started a drawing now. Hi, Kaysen! That one person, hi. Good to see you. Kaysen, what level are you on Fortnite now? Over the weekend, I actually played a lot more online than I normally do. 24, very nice. I got second place over the weekend. I'm like, oh man, I would love to see the Star Wars umbrella. Have you had a victory royale yet? Yeah, I do play Fortnite. No. I've been playing Fortnite for years. My son got interested, and we used to play together. He plays off though now, which is fine. So sometimes I'll play in the evening, but I only have one earbud in, and you can't hear me if you were to join me. Jason will tell you. But yeah, I like Fortnite. I'll play Fortnite at night while I'm watching TV with my wife on my Switch Lite. Etch A Sketch or paper? What do you think? I'll make sure to be here. All right, very good. Projects on the big one? Yeah. Hold on. There's so many questions. I enjoyed. By the way, someone said paper or Etch A Sketch on YouTube, and I enjoy doing the Etch A Sketch because it's unique and it's relaxing for me. Tap. You crack at 4. Oh, I'm all right. I'm all right. I can hold my own. Like I said, I recently got second place. So it's so close. And I get usually in the top 10. Project on the big one. Yeah, I'm currently working on tomorrow night. I won't be doing little pockets like this. Tomorrow night, I'll be working on my big project. I work on them every Tuesday and Wednesday. It's my current schedule. So I'm currently working on a self-portrait that's going to become my new profile picture. Hello? Hi. What? I was just on your TikTok today. Oh, I see. Bum, bum. Yeah, I grew up drawing on paper. I grew up drawing on paper. I didn't discover I could do this on the Etch A Sketch until I was 24. Yeah, I took every kind of art class I could. I do have some paintings on the walls here. I've done some sculpting, but when it comes to TikTok and live or YouTube and lives, when it comes to lives, I do it on the Etch A Sketch because then, like I said, it's very relaxing for me. Everything you know is Oh, I had a dream that I met Weird Al last night. I had it because I'm going to go see him in concert next month in June on my birthday. And I had a dream that I saw him, and I'm like, "Oh, I've got to show you my Etch A Sketch." I like just ran into him, like bumped into him. I'm like, "Oh, I got to show you my Etch A Sketch." I get to because I want to bring my Etch A Sketch of his album that I drew and show him. I'm hoping to get him to sign it. Yeah, that was a fun dream. That part of the dream was fun. I also had this bizarre part where I was acting out a scene with Betty White, but it was just like an image of Betty White because, she's no longer with us. Um, I'll answer that in just a second. I got to tell my Betty White story. So yeah, I had because I'm watching Boston Legal, and she's in that, which I didn't know until I was watching it.
Story about control.
And so I had this dream about her, but then I started crying in my dream because I was so sad that Betty White was dead. It was so bizarre. So bizarre. So to answer the question on TikTok, Spider-Man fan asked if the Etch A Sketch has unlimited drawing supplies. It is true, yes. You can use an Etch A Sketch over and over again. Because you're scratching off the powder, you turn it over and the powder fills up again. You turn it over and draw, and you could just keep going. The only thing that'll wear out on an Etch A Sketch is the wires that are controlling the stylus. Sometimes I've had those snap with using it too much. I did a stop motion animation with the Etch A Sketch, and I had to use two different Etch A Sketches because on frame 44, the first Etch A Sketch had a wire snap, so I had to use a second Etch A Sketch. Never gonna stop. But yeah, I'm not actually drawing a line. I'm scraping the powder off the glass. So yeah, I can keep scraping until as long as the powder keeps filling in the lines I'm scraping. Watch it on YouTube's TV as well. Fantastic. Yay! I'm so glad. That makes me happy. I don't know what voice that was supposed to be, Ren. That makes me happy. I have a Ren and Stimpy album, but I don't want to stop. I can't stop to go look for it on my playlist. It's here somewhere. Happy, happy, joy, joy, log. Never gonna stop. And now I've had some people, they'll watch me on YouTube, but listen to me on TikTok. Thank you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw his hand over this part of the body that I've drawn. I'm going to go back and forth enough that I'm pushing the powder to hide that body line that I've drawn. I want to be the one too slow. So let me think about a hand and lead you on a stance. Some great questions. I could talk Etch A Sketch all day. I love telling stories. With 30 years of Etch A Sketch under my belt, I've got stories to tell. Celebrity. I I got a chance to meet Paul Rubens because of the Etch A Sketch. If you don't know who that is, that's Pee Wee Herman, who's no longer with us, died of cancer. Another sad passing. But another part of my lore is once upon a time I used to work at Universal Studios Florida as Beetlejuice. I actually performed in the Beetlejuice show. Very good. Hey, stars! Sorry, just glanced over. I've been focused on its drawing. So I used to work as Beetlejuice in the Beetlejuice show at Universal Studios Florida. And there was this big Universal executive who went backstage and saw a photograph of my drawing. Back then, that's all I had was printed photographs. And he says, "Hey, can I take this and show it to a friend of mine? It's his birthday soon. Maybe you know him, Paul Rubens. He's Pee Wee Herman." I'm like, yeah. I've only drawn the entire movie in comic book form, Pee Wee's Big Adventure. He said, "I want to give it to him for his birthday and say, hey, look at this magic screen." So I said, "Hey, I'm about to move out to California. I'd love to meet him." And he made it happen. And I drew, I was told that he has a desert plant collection at his house, and he did. Well, hello, Chris. Hello, Crystal. Thank you. You're too kind. So I was told he has this desert. He had a desert plant collection. So on the Etch A Sketch, I drew a desert scene, very much like if you've seen my Woody drawing, very much like that without Woody. So I drew this desert scene uh, and gave it to Paul Rubens. So that was awesome. I only got a photograph of that again with that back before digital cameras, like a film photograph. But I love that story. I hope you also like that story, Crystal. Yeah, for real, for real. What was even better is, like I said, as I just threw out there, I drew when the movie came out. I was in the eighth grade, and I drew the entire movie in a comic book form. And when I got to meet him, not only did I give him that Etch A Sketch, but I got to watch him flip through that comic page by page and look through it, and then he signed the cover. I actually have it right here. Awesome. That's a good story. I got to hang out with him. We went out we went to a restaurant. He had glasses on. Nobody really knew, noticed him. It was crazy. He just hung out. At that time, when I got to meet him, at that time he was finishing the filming for Mystery Men. That's how long ago this story was. He showed me that as a gift for the other cast members. If you know Mystery Men, Paul Rubens' character, his special power was extremely potent farts, basically gas. And he had a custom gift for the other cast members, and it was his character's image printed on a whoopee cushion. So that was really cool. Yeah, it's not every day he talks. Oh, and he was talking about this movie coming out using puppets, and it was ah, what was that Trey Parker where they did the puppets? Something America, Team America. That's what it was. All right. Wow, that was Ren. What is that? 13, 12 and a half minutes.
You can shake the hurt off like this. Shake, 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 shake it.
Take a deep breath, and then we draw Stimpy. Stimpy.
Shake, shake, shake. Back and forth. Come on,
I knew drawing both of them was going to take me some time. Of course, watching the YouTube on your TV, you can see that you see the reference image, you can see what I'm drawing. You know what's coming up.
Shake, 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 shake it. When you get a you gotta shake it up. Shake it fast, and the head goes up. Shake,
No?
shake, shake, back and forth. Come on, everyone, give it a try. Tell me when you
I actually he was talking about doing a variety show. We're back to Paul Rubens. He was talking about doing a variety show, and I actually tried to pitch to him the idea of doing a section that was an animated, not necessarily stop motion animation on the Etch A Sketch, but I had this idea, and I kind of did it with a drawing, an idea of you see time lapse of drawing the frame while a narrator is doing a sketch. It's like comic strips, like a comic strip done on the Etch A Sketch. That's what I tried to pitch, that idea.
I got strange ideas.
But the show never made it. So
With that Miss America contest.
yeah, that's
Thanks for playing with us today. See you next time.
this is
Here we go. Yo, Gabba Gabba!
Jason has YouTube on the laptop. Very nice. What's on my shirt? It's Donkey. It says Donkey Kong. There's a picture of Donkey Kong. I know you've seen it before at one point. Yeah, I don't, now that I've got the green screen behind me, I don't have as much space as I used to. Or I used to on TikTok. When I was just on TikTok, I used to flip the camera around all the time and talk in between drawings. I don't do that so much now because I don't have that much space. After my lives, like the next day or something like that. I've done the same thing. I've actually gone back and watched my lives on TV. I want to know what it's like. What's it like to watch me on TV? And it's not a bad show. It's definitely improved over time. If you were to go to my lives history on YouTube, you could see my early days microphone. The volume was so low. Had to figure that out over time. And then I didn't have a green screen at one point, just did like split screen type of thing. Definitely come a long ways. And because of Etch A Sketches that I've sold, that's gotten me cameras and things that I'm using now. Go. Oh wow, he has like zero jaw. Now, that's also the difference between YouTube and TikTok is on YouTube, you don't hear my music as clearly as you can on TikTok, which is fine because then I don't get flagged for copyright on YouTube. Sometimes I do. Sometimes enough of a song comes through, I get flagged and it says, copyright, copyright. Like, hey, we're all good. Hey, we're all friends. I'm not making any money off of this. Look at that. Now we connect right there and we're all in business. His head is complete. My goodness, this is where are we at? Going on 18 minutes. And you're still with me? Oh, wait. Hey, hello, Subble. Sorry, and Gaming Ali. I hadn't glanced over in a while. I've been focused on my drawing. So great to see you over there on YouTube. This is one of the streams that I actually enjoy. Oh, good that you actually enjoy. You don't enjoy the other streams. Well, I'm glad I could be here for you. Like I say, it's a positive environment here where you just kind of hang out, and what's that? 10 minutes. I'm not going to have time for anime tonight. YouTube friend, you're still there, right? You said you were hanging out, boss. Rocco's here though, watching with Beyonce Crystal. Hold on. Here you go with my YouTube. Parzival. Parzival, you still there on YouTube? Because I'm not going to have time for your drawing tonight, but if you come back, I'll do it then. That's what this is, actually. I didn't have time for Ren and Stimpy last night, so I'm doing it now. I got 10 minutes to finish Stimpy's body. No, Ren's body. Let's not confuse them. There you are. Fantastic. Good to see you still here, as promised. So, yeah, I'm not going to have time for your drawing tonight, but definitely next time I see you, and I'm doing these little ones, not tomorrow or Wednesday, I don't think I'll have time for request. I'll be working on my big project. But yeah, hit me up again and I'll do it then. We'll finish this in the next 10 minutes or whatever. Absolutely. Hello? Is that you, Kona? My dog is here with the toy. Kona. What do you got, Kona? Whatever it is, it squeaks. She waved back. That's awesome. Now, it's funny because I'm looking up at the camera, but I'm also looking at my reference image. Now, my reference image that I'm looking at is not where my chat is, so I have to look over here. A man's got to keep his word. That's right. You did, and I will. If have you gone to my TikTok? Because if you go to my most requested playlist, I know I've got some Dragon Ball drawings there. No, Dragon Slayer. I know I've got some Dragon Slayer drawings in there. I really do enjoy drawing. I haven't done anime in a long time drawing. Haven't had a request for it. Well, I have. We are watching and eating a manwich. Fantastic. Don't get too messy. Yeah, I haven't had a manwich in years. Used to have them all the time as a kid. It was a good session. What did I get? Did I only get 2 drawings in today? That's fine because I have a self-portrait drawing video waiting to be posted. I try to post 3 videos a day. Sometimes it's 2. Now we're going up to the jawline. So as I'm drawing this, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I'm looking at my reference image and I'm like, okay, this line that's this side of his body. I look up the image and it stops just at the bottom of his mouth, at the parallel, for proportion. It stops right around here, the bottom of his mouth, and then it goes into his arm. And I'm looking around my webcam to be able to see it. There's just 3 fingers, indeed. Listen to some psychedelic music. Never know what's going to show up. Okay, see now, this part's a little far from his head, but it doesn't matter. Look at that. Look at that. That is complete. TikTok is filtering you. Oh, that's a bummer. Had some Chick-fil-A. Oh, fantastic. Right outside of my office, like in the same parking lot as a Chick-fil-A is my office. And so people are buying Chick-fil-A all the time. Many times my boss will buy lunch and it'll be Chick-fil-A because it's just right there. Leave our office building and it's right an aisle away. Dinner smells good. Oh, that's right. You're going to have fish tonight. We're actually going to take frozen salmon patties, which doesn't sound that great, but oh, his arm between his face and the nose. That's what's missing. Okay, what's the best way to get over there? I'm going to go around his body and darken these lines. Um, I mean, like there's something missing. It says the arm between, like, Ren's arm, his hand on the other side of Stimpy is detached. There's no arm, so I need to go do that. Then I'm going to work my way to the bottom right of uh, Stimpy so I can get my initials in the bottom right corner. There we go. So I'm on Ren's body. And I have to tell you, in my head, as I'm trying to get their names correct, I am hearing Stimpy say, "Hey, Ren." That's how I'm getting their names right. Make sure you guys check out the moon tonight. Wow, a full flower moon. Did not know that. I will have to check that out. Right here. It's right here. All right, now I'm going to work my way down the mouth. Stop. Go down Ren's body. At the bottom here. Fantastic. Oh, so we're going to take these frozen salmon patties. The kids are going to have fish sticks. But for us, we're going to have these frozen patties. We're going to break them up into pieces, cut it up. We're going to have it with rice and have it like a seaweed bowl. Little we have that shaker where it has the seeds and seaweed and salt. It's going to be yummy. Like a bowl of sushi, like a poke bowl, basically. There we go. You'll be sleeping, indeed. That's 26 minutes. 26 minutes for Ren and Stimpy. Thanks, hee hee. Do my close up. So, what I do, if you don't know, that's if you weren't aware, let me get this. And as I was saying, the live footage on YouTube stays there. But what I do with TikTok is I download the live footage and I use that footage for my time lapse videos. Thanks, Rocco. Thanks, Crystal. 26:15. Thanks, Parzival. Parzival's being exact. But you know, you've got to call me out when it's on YouTube and you're seeing the timer. Amazing. Amazing. Let's do it so my hand doesn't disappear behind the green screen. And we want it. Yay! Well, hello, Addie the Baddie. Nice of you to join me on TikTok as I'm about to leave them. That being said, oh no, I don't have time. I got to go now. Dinner's going to be ready. If not, it is ready. And I need to feed the dogs and get vitamins ready. All that. Thanks, Addie. But come back, Subble. Come back, Subble. We'll do, I've done Gumball. If you want to go to my TikTok, if you're allowed to, go to TikTok. I have a playlist called Most Requested. There's definitely some Gumball drawings there. Don Boy says hi to Addie. But in the meantime, I say goodbye to everybody. So I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube first, and then I'm going to flip the camera around.